Welcome to Off the Record with Sharon Stewart, featuring the best in local rock and the stories behind the sound. Let's go Off the Record.
Hey, thanks for tuning into the podcast. I'm Sharon Stewart, and today I'm joined by a true one-man band with a whole lot of heart, Jay Clue. He's a singer, songwriter, and a self-proclaimed hands and feet musician who played everywhere from wineries to riversides, pouring soul into every performance with stories to tell and strings to bend. Hey, we're going to talk about his roots, his writing process, and what it means to go solo and stay authentic. So let's get into it. Jay, thanks for coming in and being a part of the podcast and reaching out to me.
Of course. Thank you so much for having me.
So, well, first of all, I checked out your music on YouTube. We'll tell our listeners, where to find you and stuff. But your background as a singer, I won't tell you who you remind me of, but, where did the musical inspiration start with you?
Honestly, I've loved to sing since I was a kid. Since I can remember, I've always just enjoyed singing. Mm-hmm. And it started with like rock and roll I would hear on the radio when I was a kid. I was singing Bob Seger and Fleetwood Mac songs as a little kid because that's kind of what I was raised on.
Uh-huh.
I just eat it up. Like, I love a lot of music, but old rock and roll is my favorite.
It's good to know that your parents raised you right.
Yes.
You kind of remind me of an unplugged Bret Michaels. Has anybody ever told you that?
No, but that's very flattering. Thank you.
That's what you remind me of. Honestly, I swear, if Bret Michaels unplugged, I think that's what he would sound like, you. But so Jay Clue, is that your real name or is it?
No.
Okay.
That's a fake name. my real name is Josh Clue.
Okay.
But I go by Jay just because I worked a lot in the social service field and kids call me Jay.
Okay.
Like, just call me Jay.
Right.
And Clue is my last name, and that's what most people that know me call me. They just call me by my last name.
Okay. And so when did you actually start playing music and performing?
At the end of high school, I was 17, 18, and I wanted to start gigging out and playing around. I grew up just north of Pittsburgh, so I spent a lot of time in Millville and Etna, like right where Route 8 and 28 meet. That's where a lot of my friends lived, and there's a lot of bars down there that have music all the time. So the first one I played at was called Fody's Tavern. It was right by my mom's house. Vicky Fody had me play. And I played at some bars in Millville, and they used to draw black X's on my hands with a Sharpie. So, because I was underage.
You were a minor.
So they're like, you can play here, but
you can't do
drink
anything
and
else.
Your mom has to come.
Okay. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you started performing and getting paid at a young age.
Yeah, there's nothing like getting paid to do what you love.
So what brought you here to our area?
Well, I went to school at Clarion University in 2006 to 2010 for psychology. And when I graduated, I walked out of the university and I was just like, I'm staying here.
Yeah.
I like it here.
Right. I love it here, too. I'm actually from the city myself, only further south. But, yeah.
Right on.
I love the wilds.
Yeah.
That's what I love. I noticed, too, people are more embracing when it comes to local performers. Don't you think they're more supportive,
I really do.
Very supportive.
They are.
How has your fan base been since you started?
Yeah, I feel like it's going good. I love doing it. It's what I do for joy. And the more I do it, the more the fan base grows.
Yeah. Spreading the joy.
Yeah.
So on your bio, you mentioned that you play any instrument that you touch with your hands or your feet.
Yeah.
What is that about? What's with the feet?
Well, with the feet, I'm a drummer.
Oh, okay.
At heart.
Oh, okay.
I'm a rhythm guy. So I love to sing, and I'm not like a real fast shredding guitar player. I'm not real good at lead.
Right.
But what I am good at is rhythm. So I like to play chords and sing, but I love to play the drums. The drums is like...
So maybe you just maybe beat on a tambourine or something like that with your feet as you play, huh?
Yeah, so when I play out, I'll play my acoustic guitar, and when I can, I'll bring my kick drum from my old drum set, and I'll just stomp on that, and I have a little foot tambourine that I strap to my left foot.
Yeah.
So it just adds that
That's awesome.
percussive element to it.
Do you ever do street performances? You ever go busking?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah, I never hesitate to play on the street. If I get off of work or whatever, I just and I want to practice. I'll go play on the street somewhere, and I always ask permission. I'll ask Katie at Katie's Cuts, where she cuts my hair. You mind if I play outside for a bit? And she's always just like, yeah, go ahead.
Heck yeah.
Or Bill and Chrissy at the cafe. I'll just ask them. They're always just like, yeah, go for it. As long,
Yeah.
knock yourself out.
Tipping is appreciated, I bet.
It is appreciated, but playing on the street, it's like the ultimate icebreaker for stage fright. I tell everyone that's afraid to sing that, I'm like, if you can just go practice or play on the street, sing your heart out for people just walking by, do it anywhere.
I bet that's great practice for you. So the response is pretty good, I imagine.
Yeah.
Well, we were talking off the air, and you said how you just floated down the Clarion River in a canoe. You took your guitar with you.
Yeah. Well, I went up to the canoe rental right by Macbeth's Cabins in Cook Forest the other day with my friend Liz, and she rented us inner tubes just to float down the river.
An inner tube even. Okay.
Get some sun. And I had my guitar in the car, so I thought, just as a fun challenge, I was like, I wonder if I can do this. I was like, I wonder if I could float down the river for 3 hours and play the whole time. And I did it, and it was so fun.
Wow. So you serenaded the other canoers and people, fishing? Yeah,
but like you were saying about how people are supportive of it, they really were. Like, I was just having fun, and they could see that. So they were like, cheering for me and clapping and like shouting out requests. Like, this one guy was fishing, and he as I'm floating by him for like 20 seconds, he was like, Neil Young. It was like, played 20 seconds of Heart of Gold for him, and he gave me a nod, Just like, right on.
I bet that was an unexpected gift. That's probably what it was like for them on the river. That's great. I can see how that would be great to share, the joy of music with others and have them receive it.
It's fulfilling. Mm-hmm. It feels good.
You mentioned how you'll use your kick drum, and is it tougher for you as a one-man band, as a single performer, or sometimes you bring in other musicians?
Yeah, I've met so many music people this way, playing out, and it's great. I play alone most of the time, but it's great knowing all these music people, because I'll hit up my friends sometimes and just say, hey, I got a gig. If you're available, I'd love to split it with you. And sometimes they can. And when they can, it's always twice as good. It's twice as much fun because we're just in it together. And people that sing or play guitar or whatever they play. Yeah,
and you already know them, so you don't have to get to know them, and you know how each other are. Do you make a pretty good living at this, or?
Yes. I mean,
you do good.
I do okay.
It's good to get paid.
Yeah.
A lot of artists don't even get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
And I play a lot locally, and people are very supportive of it. So
do weddings and events like that?
Yeah, I've done a few of my friends' weddings, which was an honor, to be asked to play at such a special event. But my buddy Steve Mazik had me play at his wedding a few years ago, and it was just it was a joy. I was like honored that he asked me to do it. And but mostly, bars, wineries, breweries, clubs,
wherever you can get a gig.
Yeah.
You did mention off the air you have a family, so that's first and foremost, and I think that's great too. That's good to keep grounded like that, right?
I'm glad you said that, because the first thing that I am is a father, and I'm so happy to be a father to my daughter Vivian. She is just a light in this world, and we have a good relationship, and I miss you, Viv. I'll see you soon.
I bet you write songs for her. I mean, is Vivian musical? Is she showing any signs? Yeah, that's awesome.
She sings all the time. When people are just happy and they just sing about what they're doing.
Yeah,
she does it all the time.
Okay, there it is. It's coming out.
She cracks me up with like what she sings about, singing about her cats or whatever. She's so vivacious.
Yeah. Did you give her a guitar yet? Is she?
For Christmas, I bought her an electric piano.
Oh, okay.
Decent
That's
one.
a good
Not
one,
like a kiddie one, but like a decent one. Mm-hmm. And I got her a stand for it and a stool for it, and she loves it. She mentioned to me last year, she was like, remember when we used to have a piano in our house? I was like, yeah. She's like, it'd be cool if we had one again. So I was like, okay.
There you go.
And then for Christmas, I got her one, and that day, she just started learning songs.
Well, you got a future band going on, I think.
A family band.
Maybe a two-person band.
That's a dream.
That would be awesome. So let's talk about your songwriting. Oh, gosh, what was the one song you sent to me? I can't remember now. It was the last one you sent me in my email. You said, I think you'll like this one.
Oh, yeah. I sent you a couple old recordings I had that my buddy Sean Howard recorded in his studio years ago. The last one I sent you was called Burn Me Out.
That's it.
It was like a
Burn Me Out.
More of a rock song that I wrote, and I thought that you would like it compared to like my acoustic folk songs.
Well, the lyrics were pretty deep. I thought, now that I know that you took psychology in college, I think we mentioned this off the air, that now I get it.
Yeah, now it makes sense.
Yeah, because I was like, well, those are really deep lyrics.
I was self-analyzing.
Yeah.
Hard.
I mean, it's pretty cool. So tell me about how you come up with your songs. You brought your guitar in, by the way, for our listeners out there who, your guitar is, I guess you take your guitar everywhere if you go to the Clarion River and.
Yeah, everywhere.
So whenever you get an inspiration, do you try to sit down?
Yeah, if I'm inspired, Of course. So I try to just let it out, write it out. But the few songs that I have that I wrote were just kind of born. I was just like very inspired in that moment. And just wrote the song. It just kind of like came out. And
I hear that a lot.
I didn't have to think about it. And that's what made it. Those are the songs that I kept.
They're like gifts from God too, aren't they?
Yes. Yeah, really.
I've heard the same thing from other bands. You know, it just hits them, and you got to just go with it.
Yep. Just
wow.
Roll with it.
I wish I had that. I want to feel that, but I haven't.
You do. You told me off the air that you pick a guitar from time to time.
But I don't ever have a song come to me or anything. You know.
But I bet, like me, you have the song sickness, which is like when you hear a song, does it just echo in your head sometimes? And you just keep singing it.
Maybe
that happens to me all the time.
Oh, really? When you write a song, you mean your own original songs?
No, when I just hear a song on the radio.
Oh, like that's called an earworm. Yeah.
Earworm. Okay. Yeah, I have that bad.
Sometimes they're annoying. Sometimes they're good.
I walk into Sheets.
Yeah.
And walk out.
Walk out with the earworm.
I just be singing it.
That's what makes you want to buy more hot dogs there, I think, or something. Well, that's very cool. So you got the rock edge, I think, with an acoustic heart. Which do you prefer? Do you like playing acoustic, or do you do electric too?
I do electric too. I have a beautiful electric guitar that my friend Will Northey gifted me. He's the lead singer and guitar player of the Keep It Downs.
Okay, yes. I love him too.
Yeah, cool, good old friend of mine.
Yeah.
And, we used to play together a lot, and they invited me to my first farm jam outside Brookville. You ever hear of the farm jam?
Yeah.
Yeah. Farm Jam-a-Lama.
That's what I was going to say. I thought it was called Farm Jam-a-Lama.
Farm Jam-a-Lama is
They still have that going on?
Yep, still doing it.
Okay.
But he gifted me a beautiful electric guitar for my first Farm Jam-a-Lama, and
wow.
I still have it. And,
what a guy.
And so occasionally I'll play out. I just kind of mix it up.
You do live and electric and unplugged, either way.
Just do a little bit of both.
So you've played bars and you've played festivals. Do you have anything coming up?
I couldn't wait to tell you this.
What?
Because this week just happened. It's just like, it's the middle of the summer, right? So most places are already booked.
Yeah.
But I kept just checking places out, and they hired me on the spot. So this week is the busiest week of playing music I've had in years.
Great.
But check it out. Talking to you today. Tomorrow I'm playing at from 8 to 11 on 28. Thursday I'm playing it on the wine deck from 5 to 8.
Okay.
Friday I'm playing it with my friend Ben Lees. They couldn't make it today. Hey, buddy. From 8 to 11 at the Hourglass on Friday. And then Saturday there's a party at the Eagles Nest that the Eagles Club is having.
Okay.
And they invited me to play there.
Out there in Brockway?
It's right outside town in Brookville.
Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That Eagles Nest. Way out.
It's like a campground.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. That's where the parties are at.
Yeah.
That's what I hear. Well, great.
Such a good week.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yep.
What kind of crowds, do you appreciate the most? I mean, I know you're from a bigger city, and we did talk about how local around here our listeners are more supportive, I think, of local artists. But what kind of crowds do you most enjoy playing for? You've done them all: festivals, weddings, events, bars.
That's a good question. I guess I really enjoy playing for the crowds that just appreciate live music in general. Like the people, not just because they clap or give you money, but because they'll say something genuine to you. When,
right.
When they get a chance to talk to you and meet you, they'll say, I really appreciate what you did, or the songs you played, or it meant something to me. Tell you a little bit about themselves. You get to know people.
Right.
And it's just that sincerity that I like to play for, because that's why I'm doing it.
They appreciate the gift you give them through your music. Yeah. That's great. So you've got a YouTube channel that's up and running now,
yes.
right? And so how can we find you?
All right. Well, I told you it's a fake name.
Yeah.
It's just my I spell it J Clue. It's spelled JAYCLUE. My last name's actually spelled KLUGH, like Klug.
Okay, I see why you changed it.
But
makes it easier.
It makes it easier. Exactly. And over the years, it's kind of funny. To me, it's just kind of a funny joke, because people always guess how to spell it, and they're like, so I tell them my name, they're like Clue, like CLUE, and I was just like, yeah.
That's how you spell it.
Good enough. Yeah, that'll do. But it makes it easier for people to find. So.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Well, I subscribe to your YouTube page, and I'll share that out there too on somehow throughout social media. But
thank you.
Yeah, thank you for coming in and being a part of the podcast, Jay.
Absolutely, it was an honor.
I like to close out the podcast with a song, and it's cool you brought your guitar. This is the first for Off the Record. We have a live performance.
I love it.
How's that sound, huh?
Sounds good.
Okay, what's the name of the song?
I'd like to play my song Pick, which is a terrible name for a song, but I call it Pick because I say the word pick like 4 times in it, so that's just what it's called.
That's good. Yeah. All right. Well, let's hear it.
All right.
It's Pick from J. Clue on Off the Record.
Well, I pick my own battles and pick my own flowers and give them to a girl with sparkle shoes. No one is you, and that is your power, said Dave Grohl, for us to use. So don't forget me when you're rolling through valleys that you never thought that you would. And you're taller than the buildings and shinier than stars and got more than what I could give to you then. Next time that you're rolling through town with that stud that you found and I'm playing my songs on the street, well, I'll smile at you, maybe shake my ass too, and I'm sure that you'll smile back at me. I want you to be happy, and you are. Yeah, I want you to be happy, yeah, just like you are. Yeah, I want you to be happy, just like you are. I want you to be happy, just like you are. So I pick at your brains and I pick my guitar and I try to mix them up in a brew. Then I slam that drink down and we stomp on the ground till it breaks and we all fall through. I want us to be happy, and we are. Yeah, I want us to be happy, yeah, just like we are. Yeah, I want us to be happy, just like we are. I want you to be happy, just like you are.
Gave me the goose pimples.
Yes.
That was awesome.
I'm so glad you liked it. I'm so glad you liked
That was
it.
awesome live, too.
Cool.
That was J. Clue, raw, real, and rolling solo with nothing but heart, grit, and a guitar. And yes, he did give me goose pimples. You can find more of his music at J. Clue Music on YouTube. Or hey, you just might catch him practicing on the street or floating down the Clarion River in an inner tube with a 6-string. Now, if you're an independent artist with a story to tell, or if you know someone who should be on this podcast, reach out. You can connect with me through the Mega Rock PA app or shoot me an email at sharon@7mountainsmedia.com. Hey, thanks for listening to Off the Record with Sharon Stewart. Until next time, keep it loud, keep it local, and keep it off the record.